Remy Ma has finally broken her silence after weeks of nonstop speculation and outrage across the internet. Ever since those cheating rumors with battle rapper Easy started swirling, her name hasn't left the trending lists. And now, the drama has reached an entirely new level. Out of nowhere, professional boxer Claressa Shields jumped into the conversation, and she did not hold back. She publicly called Remy out and accused her of doing her husband, Papoose, dirty. Fans across all platforms exploded with reactions, opinions, and debates. But then, Remy clapped back with her own version of the truth, and things only got messier from there. What started as whispers of infidelity has turned into a full-blown cultural storm. Fans are taking sides, celebrities are joining the conversation, and social media is in flames. Some were stunned by what Remy said, while others were still furious. And Claressa's reaction? Let's just say it poured gasoline on a fire that was already out of control. In a move that caught many by surprise, Remy Ma went on Instagram Live to finally address the rumors that have been haunting her for weeks. She seemed composed, almost too calm as she explained her side. According to Remy, people have no idea what's been going on in her personal life behind closed doors. She claimed that her relationship with Papoose hasn't been perfect for a long time, that they'd been emotionally distant and essentially living separate lives. She didn't directly deny the cheating rumors involving Easy, but she didn't confirm them either. Instead, she told viewers to stop assuming and urged them to mind their own relationships. She insisted she still respects and cares for Pap, but their bond has changed. The tone of her live wasn't emotional or defensive, it was cold, controlled, and to the point. Fans were expecting a tearful breakdown or a heartfelt confession. What they got was a woman seemingly detached from the chaos surrounding her. Just minutes after Remy's live ended, Claressa Shields took to Twitter and dropped a tweet that went instantly viral. "You did that man dirty. He loved you out loud. And you embarrassed him," she wrote, sending shockwaves through social media. Along with her message, Claressa posted side-by-side pictures of Papoose publicly supporting Remy through court cases, prison time, and every difficult chapter in her life. She reminded everyone how loyal Pap had been when Remy was locked up and how he never wavered. "He held you down when most would have walked away," Claressa added, calling out what she saw as blatant betrayal. On Instagram, she followed up with a story that read, "Nah, I'm not letting this slide." She made it clear she wasn't just another voice online. She was personally invested in calling out what she saw as hypocrisy. Thousands of fans supported Claressa's message, praising her for calling out the double standards in relationships, especially when it comes to loyalty and public humiliation. Once Claressa threw her gloves into the ring, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram erupted with passionate takes. One side of the internet stood firmly behind Claressa, saying she was just speaking facts. Finally, someone said it, one tweet read, racking up over 30K likes. "Claressa said what we were all thinking," another person posted. Meanwhile, others felt that Claressa should have stayed out of it, that it wasn't her place to speak on someone else's marriage. TikTok creators jumped in too, posting side-by-side videos of Remy's IG Live and Claressa's clapback with emotional commentary and speculation. Some viewers accused Remy of mentally checking out of her marriage long ago. Others said people were being unfair and didn't know what really happened in their relationship. But overwhelmingly, most fans sided with Papoose, praising him for his loyalty and maturity, and blasting Remy for how things were handled. People said it didn't matter if they were growing apart. You don't humiliate someone who stood by you through everything. Amidst all the explosive drama that's captured the attention of fans, media outlets, and celebrities alike, one voice has remained noticeably absent: Papoose. While the internet buzzes with speculation, accusations, memes, and emotional commentary, he has chosen to stay completely silent. There have been no Instagram lives filled with tearful revelations, no tell-all interviews on popular podcasts, and not even a single cryptic tweet that could be interpreted in 100 different ways. Just pure, complete silence. And somehow, that silence is speaking louder than anything else. Though he hasn't said a word publicly, his actions have started to paint a picture of where he stands. Fans who follow him closely were quick to notice subtle but telling signs. He unfollowed Remy Ma on social media, deleted photos of the two of them together, and removed years' worth of loving tributes and personal posts. Those quiet actions immediately sent shockwaves through the fan base. For many, they didn't need an official statement. This spoke volumes. It was as if Papoose had said, "I'm done," without uttering a single syllable. It's hard to ignore the significance when someone who once proudly displayed his love for his wife in such a public, poetic way chooses to erase those moments. For years, Papoose was seen as the ultimate symbol of loyalty in hip-hop relationships. He was the devoted husband who held Remy down while she served her prison sentence. He was the man who celebrated every anniversary with heartfelt words, posted about her success as if it were his own, and fiercely defended her whenever controversy arose. Their love story had become a rare bright spot in a genre often filled with stories of betrayal and broken promises. He even included their relationship in his music, writing bars filled with affection, pride, and commitment. So for fans to now see him go radio silent and wipe away traces of their relationship from his digital life, it's jarring, emotional, and speaks to a deeper level of heartbreak than words could ever convey. Online, people are divided about what they want from Papoose. A large group of fans are encouraging him to break his silence and share his side of the story. They argue that after all the public love and support he's given over the years, he deserves to tell his truth and have his voice heard. Some believe he's being too quiet, that in this age of transparency and digital storytelling, silence can be misunderstood as weakness or guilt. These fans want to hear his pain, understand his perspective, and see him reclaim his narrative. On the other side, many are praising his restraint. They believe that he's showing a rare kind of strength by not engaging with the noise. To them, Papoose is handling the situation with maturity and class, refusing to add fuel to the fire. In a world where drama gets clicks and views, staying quiet takes a different kind of courage. They see his silence as a dignified refusal to participate in the circus that public relationships can become. They respect him more for walking away from the spectacle rather than contributing to it. Still, despite all the admiration and speculation, there's a growing curiosity about what's really going on behind that silence. People are asking, is Papoose simply taking time to process everything privately, or is he planning something? Could he be preparing a heartfelt interview? A new track that subtly addresses his pain and sets the record straight? Or has he decided that this chapter is closed and there's no point in revisiting it for the sake of public consumption? Whatever the case may be, his silence continues to dominate the conversation. It's almost as if by saying nothing, he's controlling the narrative more effectively than anyone else could. The drama surrounding the situation hasn't been limited to fans and gossip accounts. It has now reached the upper tiers of the hip-hop world. Major names in the industry are chiming in, either directly or through subtle gestures. Rap blogs and hip-hop forums are packed with opinions from insiders, producers, collaborators, and longtime associates of both Papoose and Remy. Some have expressed shock, others claim they saw signs for months but kept quiet out of respect. The streets of social media are buzzing with screenshots, quotes, and speculation about who knew what and when. Fat Joe, a longtime friend and mentor to both Papoose and Remy Ma, added his voice to the chorus, though not with an explicit comment. Instead, he posted a short but powerful message to his Instagram story that read, "Loyalty can't be one-sided." That one sentence sent the internet into a frenzy. Was it directed at Remy? Was it a general reflection on friendships and loyalty? Or was he publicly aligning himself with Papoose in a subtle yet deliberate way? Regardless of the intent, the timing and the context made it impossible for people not to read into it. Discussions erupted across platforms, with fans and bloggers dissecting the meaning and debating whether this was the first public fracture in what had long seemed like an unbreakable circle. Even Cardi B, a powerful voice in today's rap scene, made her feelings known in her own way. She liked a tweet that defended Papoose and questioned how someone could walk away from a man who gave so much of himself. For many, that single like carried as much weight as a full-blown statement. Cardi doesn't involve herself lightly, and her engagement signaled that the situation had reached a level of visibility and seriousness that even the biggest stars couldn't ignore. As the story continues to evolve, fans are treating it like a real-life drama series, waiting for the next twist, the next statement, or the next celebrity to comment. Everyone's watching, and no one knows where the next chapter will lead. But through it all, Papoose's decision to remain silent continues to be the most powerful move of all. In an era obsessed with attention and oversharing, he has chosen peace over performance. Whether he eventually speaks out or continues to keep his distance, one thing is certain: the world is listening, even if he's not saying a word. So what's next in this roller coaster of a story? Will Remy and Papoose release a joint statement announcing their split? Will Pap surprise us all with a freestyle telling his side of the story? Could Claressa's call-out lead to more celebrities opening up about loyalty and betrayal in their own lives? And what about Easy? Is he really involved or just caught up in the storm? Fans are already speculating that more texts or DMs could leak, maybe even audio or video proof. Some believe Remy's long silence was a calculated move to hide something bigger. Others think she's just tired of the drama and wants to protect what little privacy she has left. Rumors are even swirling that she's planning a big exclusive interview, or maybe even a documentary to tell her full story on her terms. No matter what happens next, one thing's for sure: this drama is far from over. In fact, the next move might be the most explosive yet. So now it's your turn. What do you think? Was Claressa Shields right to call Remy out so publicly? Did Remy really betray a loyal man like Papoose? Or is there a deeper side we haven't heard yet? Should Pap stay quiet and heal in peace, or finally speak his truth and reclaim his narrative? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, because we're reading every single one. Hit that like button if your heart goes out to Papoose, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking updates from the celebrity world. This love triangle is messier than anyone expected, and it's far from resolved. Remy might have broken her silence, but her words raised more questions than answers. Claressa's clapback lit the internet on fire, and now the world is watching closely. Love, loyalty, betrayal, it's all unfolding in real time. Stay tuned, because this saga is heating up and we're just getting started.